Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more F1 Manager 2022 and another part of our McLaren career mode. Today we are back with the Belgian Grand Prix after the summer break. It's been a great season so far. We are leading both championships at the halfway point, but we have now ceased development of this year's car. We're throwing our attention ahead to next year, and I'm looking forward to that. Just wanted to quickly show you one of my newest additions, McLaren Daniel Ricciardo Golf livery edition from the Monaco Grand Prix in 2021. Thought that was pretty cool, so yeah, thought I'd show it on camera today. But anyway, I hope you guys are good. Leave a like if you are enjoying, and of course subscribe for plenty more F1 Manager videos. Without further ado, let's get ourselves immersed into the action, and fingers crossed we can have a positive result today. You know, we have been performing at a very, very high level over the last few Grand Prix, so I'm expecting that form to continue. We do have some upgrades to throw onto the car, and those upgrades are a new rear wing, so let's get that on the car. We have some new side pods, and we have a new underfloor. So Lando's going to have a slightly quicker car this weekend. We are on our third engine of the season for both drivers. We will have to consider what we do about taking a new engine, because we are going to have to take one at some point. Let's add another point to Lando Norris. Add one to Oscar Piastri as well. And Logan Sargent has one. There we go. Anything for staff? We've got one for Simone Resta. Nothing else there. Okay, let's get ourselves into the Bahrain weekend. We will promise both drivers will get through to Q2, and both drivers will get through to Q3. We will guarantee fastest lap and get into the action. Quick look at expected strategies. We could be using softs, but most likely going to be mediums and hards. Here we go then into the Grand Prix weekend here at Belgium in 2026. Enjoy.
Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome to Spa-Francorchamps. This circuit was built in 1921, and even though its length was halved in 1979, the Belgian Grand Prix is still one of the longest, fastest, and most magical races on the F1 calendar. Spa-Francorchamps is famous for its long straights and fast corners. Drag efficiency will make all the difference here as drivers zoom through the famous sequence of Eau Rouge leading up into Raidillon. But a twisty middle sector keeps things tricky down on the track. We're about halfway through the season now, and there's still plenty of time for everything to change. All eyes are on the teams and how they tackle the rest of the year. What will happen this weekend? Only time will tell.
Right then, looks like perfect weekend in terms of weather, so let's see you for qualifying one. Here we go then, and yeah, let's try what somebody suggested last time out. They said, why don't you go out on medium tyres in Q1 and Q2 and leave yourself some soft tyres for the race. So we're going to try that. Let's see how we get on. So Lando Norris, of course, was born in Belgium, I believe, so this will be something very interesting. So let's zoom it forward a little bit, and then we'll pick up Norris on his lap. Of course, slipstreaming will be something very important. For our qualifying pace. Let's watch Lando Norris as he goes through this lap. And I do believe we might be onto something here, going for medium tyres in Q1 to get through. We are one of the quicker cars now, and hopefully we should be able to get through fairly easily. Lando Norris coming through, and that's a 30.4, which is slightly slower than, I assume, one of the Ferraris out there on track. No, it was Ocon that was actually quicker. Piastri a little bit slower. But yeah, I suppose we're not expecting to be quickest in this session, which is a risk. But you can see how hooked up Lando Norris is at the moment on track. He is just flying and actually does go purple in the middle sector. Yuki Tsunoda goes quickest with a 140.7. Ocon's going to come up to the line now, and he goes on to a 40.3. Here comes Sergio Perez over the line. He goes second, 0.3 off the pace. Oscar Piastri going pretty quickly as well, but Lando Norris is absolutely flying out there. And here he comes then, Lando Norris up to the line. What can he manage? It's a 40.3, which is just slightly slower than Esteban Ocon, and Piastri comes up to the line and he goes third, slightly ahead of Sergio Perez, but that should be more than enough to get us through.
Oh, did someone run wide there?
To Q2. So thank you very much to whoever it was in the comment section last episode who suggested, why don't you use medium tyres for Q1 and give yourself more options in the race. The Mercedes cars seem to be struggling a little bit, don't they? Which is interesting. They've been one of the faster teams this year. Norris is definitely through. I'm not sure about Piastri, but I'm going to risk it. It could mean that Piastri ends up way down the grid, and well, if he does, we'll take a brand new engine with him. But and let's see as they come across the line. It's going to be Sebastian Vettel that starts us off. Is he going to go any quicker? So here comes Sebastian Vettel. He's over the line first, and he does improve. Ricciardo up to 9th. Here comes Verstappen, only 12th for him. Magnussen goes quickest. What about the two Mercedes? Here comes George Russell. He comes up to the line, and he's up to 13th. Stroll has crashed somewhere out on track right at the end of the lap, and I think that's going to stop anybody else improving. So here he was then. Lance Stroll, massive lock-up straight into the wall. Wow, I mean, that is surprising. That didn't cause a red flag, to be honest. Bottas is out of qualifying, and I think these guys are going to fail to improve because of the yellow flags. It's going to be Giovinazzi up to the line. He doesn't improve. Albon doesn't improve. And what about Zhou Guanyu? Will he improve? No, he does not. So Piastri and Norris comfortably through in the end. Lance Stroll already out of Q2, but we end in 4th and 7th there at the end. But Kevin Magnussen looking very, very rapid out there. I think we can afford to swap to the soft tyres in Q2. We know it's going to be a one-stop race anyway. But we should be able to get through with one set. And let's try the slipstreaming method this time. And see if we can get Lando Norris even quicker this time. So let's hop on board with Lando. And he might even catch Piastri before the end of this straight. Look how much faster he's going in that straight line. Yeah, very much purple through that first sector. And now Following Piastri through the middle sector. But this might slow Norris down. But you can see through Puon just how hooked up he has this car. It'll be on the run down to the bus stop chicane. He'll get another burst of slipstream there. We have got a car just in front of Piastri. Yeah, Piastri okay though. So yeah, green middle sector. So I think Daniel Ricciardo going quicker, but look how much Piastri is pulling Norris along here. So here we go, round the final corner. Oscar Piastri comes up to the line. Is he going to go quicker than Ricciardo? No, but Norris does. A 40 flat. It was a 40.4 for Piastri. A purple final sector for him. And yeah, Lando Norris, it sort of shows that the slipstream effect didn't really help Norris there. It certainly didn't help Piastri. But we do have a second set of soft tyres that we can use in this session if we feel like we need to. The Red Bulls are looking pretty slow out there, aren't they? But to be honest with you, Norris is going to be fine. It's whether Piastri will be, and I think he will be. Battling Ricciardo out there a long time before everybody else. Very interesting. So here comes Vettel up to the line. Will he improve? Vettel does go 4th, and Ricciardo goes up to 7th. And we have got people improving. But will there be another yellow flag? That's the question. Everybody comes through more than safely. But George Russell and Max Verstappen out, as well as Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc. Sorry that we had a rushed ending to that session. I clicked the wrong button and zoomed it forward. But Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri comfortably through in the end. But Max Verstappen's poor run continues, and George Russell will be disappointed that he's out of qualifying as well. And we have got two very clear runs in Q3. We've got a set of soft tyres for tomorrow's race as well. And, well, look at this. Confirm. Everybody heading out there.
Track should be green now.
Yeah, that's not what we wanted, really. That's going to slow Norris down in this first run. I'm going to suggest Norris lets his teammate past. Piastri lets his teammate past. On track. And Piastri follows Norris for the slipstream. I think that will work out quite nicely. So here we go then. We will get one more go at this, but Lando Norris is going to start going for it. And can he produce the excellence required for pole position here at Spa-Francorchamps? And can he drag Oscar Piastri up with him? Piastri has been the ultimate wingman this season. He's done a great job stealing points from the opposition and played a great support role last time out. And I tell you what, Piastri is flying behind Lando Norris here to the point where he's maybe even having to think about passing him into turn 1. But he's 4/10 quicker than Lando Norris in Sector 1. That is ridiculously good from Oscar Piastri. That might be enough for him to rival pole position. Norris needs to focus on the track, not his teammate, as he flies through Puon. And you can just see how hooked up our McLaren is. It is definitely a car that can win this World Championship. We're expecting that Norris will be slightly quicker than his teammate in this middle sector. Here we go then. Lando Norris comes through and it is purple. And let's see how much quicker he was than his teammate. He was 0.3 quicker, so almost won back that time that he lost in Sector 1. But I think Piastri is still slightly ahead, and of course will have the slipstream in this final sector over his teammate Lando Norris. Lewis Hamilton is currently on pole position, and here we go then as they go up to the line. It's Sebastian Vettel that's taking pole position, but what can Norris and Piastri do? Piastri takes pole position. Norris only 5th. Wow. Wow. Oscar Piastri, fastest time of the weekend with a 1:39.9, takes pole position. We do have another run, and this time we will try and get Norris nice and close to Piastri and see what they can do, because we don't really want Norris down in 5th. They're going out there very early, I've got to admit. I think they're panicking a little bit. Right, so Piastri can go out first. Norris is a little too far behind here for that to work. Right, let's see if we can say don't fight teammate to Piastri and see if he'll let him close up a little bit. I don't think so. Norris is fairly close. But will he be close enough? To get a bit of a slipstream. He's probably going to need it. We've got just over a minute to go, and as I said, I think everybody else sort of panicked, didn't they? Gasly's going quicker, everybody else struggling in that first sector. Perez going quicker as well. Somebody's ran wide. And it's one of the Ferraris, I think it's Perez.
Yellow flags where
Perez ran wide and he's held up Ocon. So Ocon will be starting 10th. Verstappen, remember, is already out of qualifying. So here we go then. Lando Norris is following Oscar Piastri. But I don't think he's close enough to really get any benefit from the slipstream. Although we are seeing slightly quicker speeds there. And he is green in that first sector. Should have a nice clean run through the middle sector this time. But Oscar Piastri, wow, I mean, what a lap he pulled out. And it was all down to the slipstream. So Hamilton over the line, he can't improve. Vettel hasn't improved. Kevin Magnussen's going to be next over the line. Piastri quicker in the middle sector than he was before. But I don't think overall he is going to be any quicker. Now, is Norris going to manage this? It's going to be very close. They come round the final corner. Piastri looking to secure pole position for the first time in his career. He comes up to the line. A 40.2. Norris comes up to the line. It's only a 40 flat, which is enough for P3. But no more. He's very close to his teammate Oscar Piastri. But it is going to be Oscar Piastri who takes pole position for the Belgian Grand Prix. Fair play to him. And Sebastian Vettel, what a weekend he's having. He qualifies second. Will have a grid penalty though, so it will be Lando Norris starting in second. So it's officially a McLaren 1-2.
It's race day, and final preparations are underway.
McLaren's performance during qualifying was stellar. They're in pretty much the ideal position for the race. We didn't see the best qualifying effort from Aston Martin, but Formula One races can certainly be unpredictable. So how will today play out for the team? The weather is very overcast here, and teams are staring at the sky watching for the first sign of rain. Strategies might have to be quite flexible going into today's race.
Well, no one can ever predict what will happen at Spa-Francorchamps, but one thing's for sure, it's going to be eventful.
Okay, here we go then, ready for the race, and it's interesting what we're going to do here. I don't think there's any way to do this, really. We can't... Yeah, we can't actually do anything with that. So, strategy-wise... Lando's going to go for the boring strategy, as I like to call it, and Oscar's going to actually go for a slightly more aggressive strategy. Which one's better? I mean, apparently the medium hard is going to be the way to go. Maybe we just go equal on both fronts and give them chance to fight it out. You know, I don't think we've really done that too much for them this season. They've never really fought on track. So let's give it a go. Oscar Piastri versus Lando Norris for the 2026 Belgian Grand Prix.
The drivers have now taken position on the grid, and it's looking like a cloudy day. And there's McLaren. They're starting today at the head of the pack, but will they be able to stay there? Norris there, further down the grid. A second place start for them today. They're in with a real chance. Everything's been building to this. Get ready, it's the Belgian Grand Prix. It's lights out, and away we go.
Lights out, away we go here in Belgium, and it's a great start from Oscar Piastri, who maintains the lead in turn one, but he's going to give an almighty slipstream to the cars behind, and we've got Kevin Magnussen up there, Lewis Hamilton up there as well. Yuki Tsunoda is up in P6. What a qualifying he's had to get up there. I feel like we've missed that. Where did he start this race? But yeah, Oscar off to a wonderful start and manages to defend from his teammate throughout the first sector. And now we've got Kevin Magnussen in P3, Sebastian Vettel in P11. Remember, he was the second quickest in qualifying yesterday. It looks like more than, or about half of the grid have gone soft tyres for the start of this Grand Prix. Lots of people have gone mediums like ourselves. Piastri still leading the way. He is 0.2 seconds ahead of his teammate Lando Norris. Kevin Magnussen managing to stay with us in third place for now. But what we need to do is get out of that 1 second window and start building that gap. Norris will be desperate to get past his teammate, and we could see an incident today between them. And neither of them have been immune to mistakes. Here they come through the end of the first lap. So Oscar Piastri leads, Lando Norris in second, K-Mag in third, and Piastri spins. Oh, that is devastating for him. And he will go all the way to the back of the field here.
Spin!
Can't be yellow flags.
And he is going to be devastated.
Some lift and coast will help that.
Copy.
Yeah, I think we've got enough push.
You can stop, lift
Yeah.
and coast.
But yeah, Piastri, I mean, just as I was saying, neither of them have been immune to mistakes. Piastri spins at turn 1, and what could have been his first win in Formula 1 is now turning into a fight to get back into the points. Lando Norris now given the clean air to push this car to the limits. And he will try and do that. He's trying to stay ahead of K-Mag in second. But the problem that Norris will have is DRS from behind.
DRS is enabled.
Piastri, meanwhile, starting to catch up to Zhou Guanyu at the back. Keep an eye on him, but Magnussen now all over the back of Lando Norris. And this is going to be an overtake for the lead of the Grand Prix. There goes Kevin Magnussen. And he is through, and he takes the lead of this Belgian Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton looking to pick up the pieces behind as well, should anything happen between these two. And there is Oscar Piastri still going.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
I think now it's time to zoom through a little bit. And
So
Verstappen has crashed. What has happened to Verstappen?
Yeah, confirm.
He is in the wall,
Yellow.
We can take a look now.
and I think
We're just watching the Red Bull.
he did what Lance Stroll did yesterday. Yep, big lock up into the wall. Is that him out? Or no, he's reversed out and he can continue. But Piastri is out ahead of him. And now Lando Norris is going to get a bit of a chance to DRS past K-Mag. Not this lap though. Right, let's zoom it through. So we are about 12 laps away from pit stop territory for both drivers. Norris, well, battling side by side with Magnussen. And is back through, to be fair. I think we're going to just see a lot of overtakes from K-Mag and Norris for the lead. Lewis Hamilton just staying with them for now.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Alpine just advanced.
And now what can Piastri do? Well, I think we're going to focus on him for a little bit. Try and get him back past these guys. So stay on board. We're on lap 7 of this Grand Prix. And he's closing right in already. Look at the slipstream on this. This is great. And now DRS enabled. Pull out to the side, please. Nope. No luck this lap. So zoom forward to next lap. And try the same again. Bit of ERS out of this final corner. Lando Norris leading this Grand Prix ahead of K-Mag currently.
Nice job, mate. Nice job.
Now can Piastri get past this Haas
McLaren
car?
gain a position.
Go on. He's trying. Might have to be a bit more aggressive here.
Now. Yep.
But yeah, it doesn't look like it's happening, does it? It's right behind Zhou Guanyu here. Verstappen's had a horrible weekend, hasn't he? And the new fastest lap from Lando. This is still not going to plan for Oscar. Right, we're going to attack now. We're going to change the plan slightly. We're going to go into Oscar. We're going to edit that. We're going to say, right, he's going to go aggressive. And he's going to come in onto the hard tyres. On lap 15. So he's not far away from pit stop window. 2 laps away from that, because we want to get an undercut basically. So let's see if he can make the move. And yes, he did. And that was very, very good from...
That's a good overtake from Alpine. Let's take a look.
Oh,
at
that
the
was
replay.
Magnussen. We didn't
All
want that
eyes
one.
on Kevin Magnussen here.
Magnussen going down the inside of Norris. We knew that would happen at some point. They're just battling for the lead at the moment. And now let's hopefully see Piastri pull away from the 2 at the back and start catching up to Stroll. Fastest lap from Oscar Piastri there. Oh, somebody's crashed. Who's crashed? Is it the back 2? Alright, safety
Safety
car.
car deployed, safety car deployed. And we just drive on that.
And I
Let's
think
have
it
a look.
was.
Now we see the Williams here.
Yeah, it was. It was Antonio Giovinazzi. He's locked up, and
There's the
wow!
collision. It's caused
Oh,
absolute
Zhou Guanyu.
carnage.
Surely hurt by that. Right, let's get Oscar Piastri onto those hard tyres. The question is, do we do the same with Lando Norris? Maybe we do. Let's get everything harvested. So here we go then. Let's get them into the pits. Yep, Norris is in. Hamilton's in as well. Magnussen stays out. So Magnussen is going to have better tyres at the end, but we've got a free pit stop out of this. Everybody's coming in, so Magnussen, I think, has made a big mistake here.
Yeah, confirm.
Verstappen is going to be all right, I think. And there goes Piastri. And how many people will he actually jump in the pit stops here? Jumps Stroll, jumps Leclerc. So he's up to 15th. Okay. So Norris up in 4th. I'm assuming he will be alright.
Got loads of energy.
Charged up the ERS. No, the safety car is in this lap.
The safety car is in this lap. Recharge off, please.
Confirm.
If you can, push.
Confirm.
Right then, here we go. Let's watch the restart of this Grand Prix.
No overtaking until the control line. There'll be 2 laps.
So we've got Kevin Magnussen leading the Grand Prix. Daniel Ricciardo in 2nd, then Pierre Gasly in 3rd. Then we've got Norris in 4th, but having to look after tyres. Piastri 15th. Yeah, people are going slowly around turn 1. I'll tell you what, this brings Max Verstappen back into the game as well. What can Piastri do from his position? There's Norris. And Sebastian Vettel just behind him. He's on the medium tyres, so I think not a lot is going to happen until those guys come into the pit lane, which might be in 3 or 4 laps' time. Although here comes Lando potentially on the Haas car here. Let's keep Piastri on that. Let's keep pushing.
DRS enabled.
DRS now enabled. As Lewis Hamilton has gone quickest. But yeah, I'm not expecting DRS to have that much of an impact. Until the pit stops. So Ricciardo in the pit lane. This is going to leave Pierre Gasly exposed. And look at this, look how much slipstream Norris has got here. DRS open. Swing to the other side, please. Yep, there we go. And Norris is going to go down the inside of Pierre Gasly. And he is through nicely. Oh! Norris ran wide. Oh, that was a mistake. He just got past Gasly. Just done the hard work, really. And now he's really messed up the rest of his race, hasn't he? So now he's in a battle with Hamilton that he wasn't necessarily in. But we can deploy ERS. Now Now Piastri behind Perez, I think, might have a chance. So Lando Norris back into the lead of this Grand Prix, but will be battling with Lewis Hamilton. Yuki Tsunoda is in third. We've got Oscar Piastri in ninth at the moment. New fastest lap of the race for Lando Norris. Maybe we need to use a bit of overtake here. And he might be able to get through before Eau Rouge here. Oh, that's a huge move from Oscar Piastri. As I've said in the past, he's not afraid to go for the big move. And that's exactly what he's done there. He's going to be through on Perez.
And McLaren with a great overtake.
Very good from Oscar, up to 8th place. And, well, unbelievably, Yuki Tsunoda is the person in P3. As it stands. Piastri now looking at Bottas. The 7th place. If he can muster up a podium out of this, that would be unbelievable, wouldn't it? He's not that far away. And of course was the quickest driver in qualifying yesterday. So definitely does have the pace. And wow, he has overtaken Bottas. I wasn't expecting him to do it there. Let's have a look at how he did this.
Now just take a look.
Yeah, he just spotted the gap, went for the gap. And straight through he goes. Excellent work. And now we've got Sainz and Porsche just ahead. Not really that long to go in this Grand Prix. We're over halfway. Let's see what Piastri can pull out here. And surely he's going to get past Porsche. He might get past Sainz as well here. Not too close to them. So let's keep it going. Let's see again. You can see how close he is to those guys. Yeah, just struggling to get past at the moment. Worth saving up
Looks like Aston Martin have just
until the end of the race. I'll tell you what, Ocon and Tsunoda are in this race as well. Imagine if Tsunoda wins this race. That'd be unbelievable. Yeah, it's between Norris, Hamilton, Ocon and Tsunoda. In the Williams, Tsunoda just dropping off the back of those guys, but staying just within DRS range. Yeah, I think we need to push forward until the final stages. That's when we're going to unleash the pace of both cars. And Piastri through, to be fair.
I think someone's run wide.
Piastri through on Sainz, and now we're going to go and deploy his engine as he's going to hopefully, well, I said he was going to, but he didn't get past Porsche.
Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place.
Use energy if you need.
Copy.
So he'll close nicely in. And then needs to get a great exit. And push past him. Oh, this looks good. He's going to go up Eau Rouge. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Oscar Piastri again flies through on Théo Pourchaire.
P5 at the moment.
And now he's going to attack and hopefully be ahead of
And McLaren with a
Pourchaire by
great
more than a
overtake.
second come the end of the lap. Needs to be out of DRS range, really. But he just can't manage it at the moment. Yeah, staying with him.
Alpha Tauri gained a place.
Norris still pushing well here. Him and Hamilton just swapping positions. But we have got plenty in the bank. Now let's have a look at tyre weight.
McLaren
Yeah,
gained a
Porsche
position.
is going to struggle now. You would think. He's got 6 laps to go.
Red
And
Bull
somebody's
moved
crashed.
up.
Is there going to be a safety car here? I don't know who it was.
Yellow flags.
It was Russell,
Yeah,
but
confirm.
yeah, I think Russell's okay. And it's Ocon leading the way now. And that's what can happen. So it is going to be down to the last couple of laps. We know that here. Pourchaire comes into the pits, so yeah, Piastri now safe out there, really. So Piastri 9 seconds, but I mean, oh, they're side by side. Oof, this is close. Let's keep on board with the action then for these final
Bull gained a place.
couple of laps. We're now going to attack. I'm going to
Stay
attack
close.
with Piastri as well.
Yeah, confirm.
I'm going to take it in these next couple of laps. We'll use our ERS as soon as the next lap begins. I'm going to give it everything with Lando Norris. So here we go then. 2 laps to go. Piastri pushing hard, but I don't think he's going to reach the back of Tsunoda.
2 laps to go.
We'll see though.
Yeah, confirm.
Oh, did Tsunoda go into the back of Hamilton there? It looked like he did, but I'm not sure. Norris is going to try what Piastri's done. And Eau Rouge and up Radion. Oh my goodness, this is close. 2 laps to go here. And Norris opens the DRS. I don't think he's going to quite have enough to make the move on this lap. Piastri, meanwhile, 8.3 behind, 8.4 now. Yes. Deploy with him.
Use energy if you need it. Use energy.
He was going a lot quicker before. Yeah, Norris again pulls out to the side, is going to try around the outside of Pouon. He's not going to find much luck there. Now, coming through this middle sector. He's following him closely. Is going to cross the threshold. And now Blanchimont for the penultimate time. Piastri, meanwhile, has taken out a second on Tsunoda. So here we go then, final lap of the Grand Prix.
This is the last
Esteban
lap.
Ocon leads, and that would be quite an unbelievable result for Red Bull, who do not have the pace, really, to be winning Grand Prix. Norris following up Radion. Norris now pulls to the outside, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Piastri, yeah, I think is going to be fine. Right, I think we need to go into overtake mode. I think that will
You can use overtake.
possibly give him more
Yeah, confirm.
leverage. So here he goes. He's going to try down the inside of Pouon this time. Again, just doesn't have quite enough.
We need a charge here.
But Oscar Piastri, considering he made the mistake on lap 2, fell to 20th position. He's done a great job to get back up to 5th place. And here we go then with Lando Norris. This could be the time. He's surely not going to go around the outside of Blanchimont, is he? This is going to be so close. But it will give him the inside line into the final corner. He goes down the inside of the bus stop chicane. Who's going to win the Grand Prix? It's going to be side by side as they go up to the line. Is Lando Norris going to do it? He is! Lando Norris wins
Well done.
here in Belgium. That was unbelievable.
Okay, mate, absolutely fantastic job.
And Oscar Piastri finishes P5.
Checkered flag.
10 points in the bag for him, but that was ridiculous. They went side by side up to the line, and Norris nicked it right at the end. And Ocon must be absolutely devastated in the Red Bull. Lewis Hamilton holds off Tsunoda for 3rd. But what a performance from the Williams driver. Bottas finishes 6th, Magnussen in 7th in the end, Perez 8th, Porsche finishes 9th, and Sebastian Vettel finishes P10. When all is said and done, Russell, who had a crash late on, finishes in 18th place for Mercedes. But wow, what a Grand Prix and what a result for Lando Norris.
Lando Norris can be proud. What a fantastic performance from him. This podium is a brilliant reward for everyone's hard work over the weekend. And after such a fabulous drive here today, it's no surprise to see this man land on the podium. You've got to say it was a solid drive from all 3 of them up there. A fantastic showcase for Formula One. A fantastic result for McLaren there.
Yes, there's definitely cause for celebration here. This team can take anything that's thrown at them and come through even stronger.
After an intense weekend, the team ends in 1st place in the constructor standings.
For the next round, Formula One won't be straying too far. We'll be heading to the dunes of Zandvoort and the lightning speed of the Dutch Grand Prix.
Well, There you go. Lando Norris wins by 0.061 seconds in the end. That is ridiculously good. Lewis Hamilton finishes in 3rd. Tsunoda 4th. Piastri finishes in 5th after that early mistake. Théo Pourchaire got the fastest lap with a 1:41.5. He was rapid towards the end of the race and managed to gain a lot of positions at the end there. So Lando Norris extends his lead in the Drivers' Championship. He's now 57 points ahead of his nearest rival, Lewis Hamilton, in the Aston Martin. Oscar Piastri consolidates his place in 6th position, and he is catching up to the likes of Magnussen and Verstappen ahead of him. But Lewis Hamilton, I think, is going to be the one to try and challenge the supremacy of Lando Norris, who secured his 5th Grand Prix win of the season. Into the Constructors then, 317 points. We are 36 points ahead of Aston Martin in 2nd there. But that was unbelievable. That was... I just can't believe... Like, what has not happened this season? We've just had a ridiculous amount of fabulous races. And I'm sure it's going to continue all the way to the finale in Abu Dhabi. Remember, we're no longer developing the car, so the car is only going to get slower from now. We've been absolutely pushing to the limit with what we can achieve, and we've been getting the results, but it's not necessarily going to be like that for the rest of the season. But Piastri doing a great job in the 2nd car, bringing home good points, and could well have been in the race for the race victory in that Grand Prix. But the Alpines look rapid. The Aston Martin is always rapid. So I'm excited to get into the rest of the season, and not long to go now. We've got Zandvoort next time out, which is usually a good place to take your engine penalty. So we might do that with Oscar and maybe Lando in Italy, but that's where we'll leave it for today. If you have enjoyed that, then give it a massive thumbs up down below, subscribe for plenty more F1 Manager videos, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.